What are the state NIL laws for college football players? Have you ever wondered how college football players can earn money while playing the sport they love? The answer lies in the state laws regarding name, image, and likeness, often referred to as NIL. These laws allow athletes to profit from their personal brand through endorsements, sponsorships, and social media promotions. However, the rules can vary significantly from state to state. At the heart of these laws is the requirement for college football players to comply with both their state's NIL regulations and the policies set by their schools and conferences. In states with active NIL laws, athletes must disclose any NIL contracts to their institutions. Many of these laws also prohibit endorsements related to tobacco, gambling, or substances that the National Collegiate Athletic Association has banned. For instance, New Mexico has had its NIL law in effect since 2021. This law protects athletes from penalties related to their NIL earnings but restricts endorsements during games and the use of team gear in promotions. In Ohio, athletes cannot enter into deals involving tobacco or gambling products. They must also disclose their contracts and comply with regulations regarding sports agents. Oklahoma has a unique approach, allowing schools to assist athletes in securing NIL deals. However, they requiring that contracts be disclosed within 72 hours. Oregon mandates that athletes receive royalties for merchandise that uses their NIL and that their contracts align with team obligations. Pennsylvania simplifies compliance by forbidding institutions from arranging third-party compensation. Recently, some states have updated their NIL laws to strengthen protections for athletes. For example, New York amended its law in 2023 to explicitly prevent the National Collegiate Athletic Association from penalizing athletes for their NIL activities. Looking ahead, by 2025, several states have modified their NIL statutes to allow universities to pay athletes directly for their NIL rights. Tennessee's law goes even further, prohibiting any limits on compensation unless required by federal law or court order. It also protects colleges from lawsuits related to NIL. From the perspective of college football, these state laws have practical implications. They enable players to monetize their popularity while maintaining their eligibility. However, athletes must navigate the complexities of contract disclosures and endorsement restrictions carefully. Schools often create their own NIL policies within the framework of state laws to ensure compliance and help athletes maximize their opportunities without risking their eligibility or team commitments. In summary, while the National Collegiate Athletic Association provides a general framework for NIL policies, state laws play a critical role in shaping how college football players can engage in NIL activities. The variations in protections, restrictions, and requirements depend on the state where the school is located.